So most of us here at the Yugatech HQ we have our own service vehicle. But like me and Wax, we have our own motorcycle. And most of our team members do have their own cars, but unfortunately they're not yet here, and I need to find a solution in order for me to get back home and grab the gears that I left. Because unfortunately, it will not fit on this motorcycle. Thankfully, we have this one. This is the new HATASU e-bike. Don't worry, I'll provide more in-depth information in a bit, but just join me first. I'll ride this and go back home to grab the gears that I left. So here in the Philippines, the biggest question is whether you need an e-bike like this one. In our country, we're both busy metropolitan areas and rural places. Each of them has its sets of transportation challenges. So, seeing everything from a traditional to modern ways of getting around in the country's busy streets isn't surprising. However, e-bikes have been gaining popularity for a good reason, as they offer a unique set of benefits that makes them not only a convenient mode of transportation and a practical addition to sets of vehicles that you already have. So in this video, let's take a look at why e-bikes, especially from a brand like HATASU, might turn out to be crucial for getting around in the Philippines, whether you're in the city of Manila or even you're in the Visayas or Mindanao. Alright, so first things first. Owning a car or maintaining a motorcycle can be financially burdensome to some people out there. And that is due to a lot of reasons. Like, number one, it can be fuel expenses. Number two, insurance costs. Number three, parking spaces. And lastly, probably maintenance. Well, while on the other hand, we have e-bikes which are significantly cheaper to operate and offer a cost-effective alternative. Well, now, most budget-friendly scooters can cost between around 50,000 to 90,000, while motorcycles, a brand new one, will be around 60,000 minimum. And for cars nowadays, it starts at least around 700,000 each, so it's quite expensive. But then e-bikes on the other hand are just less than around 20,000 to 70,000 pesos, well, making it more affordable to own. Plus, the best part is that charging an e-bike battery also costs just a fraction of what you would spend on a gasoline. Well, additionally, e-bikes require minimal maintenance, reducing the long-term financial burden associated with traditional vehicles in both urban and rural settings. E-bikes are a practical solution for those who are looking to reduce transportation expenses, and the unit we have, like the HATASU Hero, is a practical alternative to cars and motorcycles, as you will be surprised that this huge e-bike will only cost you less than 20 pesos for a full charge, and you can already go back and forth around your subdivision area or community several times. And for those people who are running a small and medium scale business, let's say you need to deliver your goods, well, technically speaking, you could always turn to third-party services such as the popular Foodpanda, Grab, Maxim, or even Lalamove to deliver all your goods to your customers, right? However, if you think about it, that can be very expensive in the long run. So getting a dedicated vehicle for your deliveries is way better, convenient, and plus cost-effective solution in the long run. But then again, getting a car or motorcycle is not really practical as I mentioned earlier. So getting an e-bike is more ideal solution for those who own a small to medium-sized business who needs to deliver their products or goods. Well, so in the last couple of weeks, we've been playing around with the new HATASU Hero e-bike, and from my personal experience, this is actually a better choice because number one, it has a roof. Well, it's not just your typical roof because both the back and top cover are using patented leather, which is more durable than the other e-bikes out there in the market. Well, basically your things and goods or even products are protected even when it's raining. Plus, again, speaking of the rain, it has a wiper in front, which is really convenient. Plus, it has an extra space at the back and even under the seats to store your bulky items, products, and again, if you have a business, you can put those and you can go for your delivery. Second, it has a range that can go up to 70 kilometers. Now, most of you would probably think and tell us that 70 kilometers is quite small. Well, imagine this. If you're going here or start here in the Yugamoto HQ and you're going to SM North EDSA in Quezon City, that is just surprisingly 25 kilometers. You can go back and forth without even charging. So, technically speaking, if you're going to convert it on a day-to-day basis, if you're just going to travel a few miles away from your subdivision, barangay, or community, you won't even charge within the day. You will technically charge after several days, maybe weeks longer. And on top of that, it has a second seat behind the driver for passenger in case you won't use it to carry large items. Plus, in congested cities like here in Metro Manila, air pollution is also a big concern. And e-bike like this offers an eco-friendly solution to this problem, as e-bikes like this produces zero emissions, so plus one ka kay Mother Nature. In addition, you're actually helping your community by preserving the natural beauty of your surroundings by simply choosing to ride an e-bike for short commutes or errands or your daily errands. I mean, you can actively contribute to a greener, cleaner Philippines. Well, mabuhay Philippines. Okay, even though the HATASU Hero is quite bulky, surprisingly you can effortlessly maneuver it, and since it's an e-bike, you're not producing any toxic fumes like the motorcycles and cars, right? Plus, if you're using the two-wheeled e-bikes like the HATASU Kumi or Nero, you can also maximize the bike lane infrastructure, which is another win for e-bike users. Oh, okay, I almost forgot. Another benefit and convenience that you can have is when you go to malls, they provide some dedicated parking spaces for some e-bikes so you won't juggle around the other motorcycles in some parking areas. Well, the HATASU Hero takes only a bit more space than a motorcycle, but still, it's not large as a new SUV car. Additionally, this e-bike also features a stainless front fender which has resistance for corrosion. Even the handlebar are made of steel, and it has even larger wheels for better grip on the road. Then it also has a motorcycle suspension fork to compensate for bumps and humps, and an upgraded controller for stronger acceleration. It also features an upgraded eagle eye headlights that provides 3 times brighter compared to other ordinary headlights on other e-bikes. And in terms of power, it has a 650 watts motor hub and a dual reverse horn for louder sound when backing up. Don't worry, I'll provide the full specs at the end of this video and where you can check more about the HATASU e-bikes. Alright, so after experiencing and riding an e-bike for 2 to 3 wheels, all I can say is that I'm glad that there are companies like this, HATASU. Companies like them are actually doing their part to fix what we call the last mile issue. And honestly, it's pretty cool. Well, I hope we could use more folks like them who stand for something more, you know. They're all about making trips easier and convenient and being kind to Mother Nature. And also, it's about more than just going from point A to point B. They're thinking about the future ahead, choosing to ride cleaner and helping our community to be greener and safer. Every little bit counts. Well, it's a step in the right direction for all of us, and the future for e-bikes is bright. Well, I'm actually very excited for the future, and I really can't wait to see more e-bikes out there in the market. Well, how about you? Do you see the value of using an e-bike? Does it make sense for your particular situation? Well, share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will be glad to discuss something about e-bikes. And if you enjoyed this video and found it informative, hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more of videos like this. And also subscribe to our Yugamoto channel. I'll just link it down below.